Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the BYU Cougars, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. The Panthers offense comes on the field to open this game. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Cook, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game and the college football world would change since then?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Touchdown, Georgia State. No chance to catch him. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Cougars offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Breaking free at the 35. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are done.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Whips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the Cougars will send their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff heading left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial third down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. He's going to pull it down and run. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's across the 25. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. First down here for this offense. And Georgia State has the lead here, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. First down and 10 now. And now the handoff. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia State. Here's the point after attempt. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Harris. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it here. Looks like BYU will have the first down. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's...
Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short game. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
Grab behind the line. It's Clements. He's found some room at the 45. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Can the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown. And now the try here for the extra point.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner looking to make a play here. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? About 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. Throwing for his running back. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
3:25.
Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31. The offense will quickly spend the timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So after the incompletion, it's second down.
42 Spider.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
A short completion to the tight end. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Defense is coming after him. Running with purpose. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the 1st down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense able to stop him. He's 4th down now. And the Cougars will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up a 3rd down. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. Finding space at the 20. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they're getting a critical interception here late in this game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And Georgia State has the lead here, Kurt. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. And check out the game summary here so far. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Hand off to the single back. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled, but first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Now, this is the 8th play in this drive.
42 Spider.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Getting set. Here's second down.
Spider.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The shotgun handoff here. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
The offense has had a really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Receiver in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Georgia State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
defense.